Welcome back to a Wild Jimothy. Let's play the Red Eyes.
Not the blue eyes, the red eyes.
Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be showcasing some duels that I had in the week leading up to the new Red Eyes update. So there'll be a lot of duels on this video as I normally have on my week-to-week video, but it's not going to feature any of the new Red Eyes cards. So that's just a little heads up before we get started. Let's get into the first duel. Okay, so this first duel I'm going to be showing y'all is from the Dark and Light event. I did hop back into that event one last time to just have another duel with the pure Red Eyes deck because I do kind of miss playing with that. But anywho, we starting off. I believe we used Red Eyes Insight, and now we got Monster Reborn to bring our Red Eyes back. We Gemini summon them and set Red Eyes Spirit. We did not use Red Eyes Insight, we used Dragon Shrine. That's for me not looking at the screen. Okay, my opponent is using a Starry Night deck. And so he's bringing out a bunch of Starry Night monsters and spells. And that thing. And yeah, that's his field versus mine. I'm not sure why he didn't attack my monster, but he didn't. So we're gonna bring out Gearfried. Going off into the Predaplant. Red Eye Spirit to bring back our Black Flare Dragon. We're gonna Xyz into the Flare Metal Dragon. Now we're gonna use Predaplant's effect to transform that monster into a dark, and we're gonna send the Super Polymerization to fuse it with the Predaplant, making the Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Gonna use his effect. Add the attack of the strongest monster on my opponent's field and attack them both for a lot. Dark versus light event, you know, surprisingly, I ended up with an opponent using light monsters. So that was pretty cool. He's activating some effects. We're gonna just burn them for everyone activated, 500. Alright, he's gonna destroy my Starving Venom Fusion, but I'm just gonna banish Return of the Dragon Lords instead. And with him with 100 life points left, he set all those cards and started his turn, so we just tributed our Starving Venom for Jinzo just in case, and we're gonna go ahead and attack for game. But he quit before I could declare the final move, so yeah. Dark versus light, won't miss you. Now on to the real duels. Okay, first of the real duels. If you can't tell by the field of my opponent, we are going against a Swordsoul player. But we're starting off first. We're gonna use Law of the Cosmos to special summon our Jinzo. He's gonna Max C that, so we're gonna Ash the Max C. Now whether or not he decides to set the trap or not is on him, but let's see what happens. He did not choose to set a trap, so we just get Jinzo Jector into our hand. We're gonna use our Triple Tactics talent since he used Max C and draw 2 more cards. We ended up getting a Black Metal Dragon, so we're gonna summon him, link him off into Striker Dragon, use his effect to get Darkness Metal. Y'all know the usual combo, the thing I always do whenever I have Black Metal Dragon on the field. Link those guys off into the Predaplant. Use Black Metal's effect to get Red Eyes Insight, and we're gonna use Red Eyes Insight to send the Black Flare Dragon and get Return of the Red Eyes. We will use Predaplant's effect to send Red Eyes Fusion to the grave. We're going to make our Meteor Black Comet Dragon. Activate his effect and Serenir's effect. We're gonna send the Bystial Lubellion and the Red Eyes Black Dragon. We set Return of the Red Eyes on the field and pass it back to him. We're gonna use Max C in the draw phase because Kashtira exists, but we get called by the grave, which is perfectly fine because if he had Triple Tactics talent, I mean, you know, yeah. So we just activated that during the draw phase, got it all out of the way, and now we going into their main phase. He starts off by summoning a Swordsoul. We're gonna go ahead and summon the Bystial Baldrake because Swordsoul likes to synchro summon, and as soon as he would have summoned anything, we would have just tributed something and banished the monster. So I don't know if he was wise to that or if he just didn't have the cards to use Taya's effect, but he didn't. He attacked, and now it's my turn. We summon the Jinzo Jector, tribute him, and what Jinzo Jector's effect is, you can tribute him and reveal all of your opponent's set spells or traps, and if there are traps among them, you can add Jinzo monsters to your hand and summon that many of them, or special summon them. So, he only flipped over one trap. The other one face down is Infinite Impermanence, so we do get to summon our Jinzo the Machine Menace. Because we sent the Meteor Black Comet to the grave, we got to summon another Red Eyes, and after we did that and went for the attack, he quit. Next duel is against Bozo the Clown. No, really, Bozo the Clown is his name. We're gonna go ahead and start off first. We don't get a great hand. We set Gearfried and Return of the Red Eyes. I mean, not Return of the Red Eyes. We set Red Eyes Spirit and pass it to him. He starts off with a Dragon Ravine and starts doing Dragon Link stuff. So, like y'all know, we know how the Dragon Link thing works. We're just gonna wait till one of them starts to special summon something, use Max C, and the games begin. He quick launches on top of the Max C and uses Bystial Serenir on top of the Max C to get 2 summons off without me drawing cards. And then I guess looking at his field, he decided this wasn't good enough, so he's gonna keep on summoning. We will draw. He will summon, we will draw. Chaos Hunter, now he can't banish anything. He links off into the Striker Dragon. We draw. So he tried to summon my Red Eyes, I believe, with Dark the Dark Charmer, and we just used our Red Eye Spirit to get it out of there so he wouldn't do that. We got Guard Dragon Pisty, and I mean, my dog is just going in with the summons under Max C. He does not care. We got 2 Bystials in hand, so he tries to pull a monster out of the graveyard with Pisty's effect. We're gonna go ahead and banish that with Magnum Hut. And then he links all of his monsters off into the Borrelin Dragon. Borrelin Dragon has the effect that he can target a monster on the field, negate its effect to summon a rocket from the graveyard. And his other effect is he can attack every monster on the field, on my field, once. He can attack all of my monsters. So, it's kind of not a good thing that I got a lot of monsters in attack position. But me being me, I'm just gonna summon them all in attack position anyway, because why not? Take the damage. Take the damage. Take the damage. He got rid of my Chaos Hunter, so now he does have the ability to banish monsters, or banish cards. He can banish stuff now. He couldn't banish anything before. And he got me all the way down to 2,900 life points. We will banish Lubellion. And we'll draw. Okay, we got a pretty stacked hand this turn. He's gonna negate Druid's Worm's effect on the field to summon a rocket from the graveyard. And yeah, Druid's Worm effect is not really important on the field, but hey, we're gonna go ahead and triple Tactics Talent to send 1 card in his hand back to his deck, so now he has no hand. We will special summon Jinzo the Machine Menace. We will special summon the Bystial Baldrake. We will then tribute him to special summon the Bystial Lubellion. Use his effect to get Branded Regained. Use Law of the Cosmos. He will set a trap, so we get to summon Jinzo. We will use Monster Reborn. to get Magnum Hut back onto the field. Activate his effect to draw a monster, a dragon monster, or not draw, to add a dragon monster from deck or grave to our hand at the end phase. Then we're gonna use Super Poly on 2 of his monsters to make Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Now look, this was because of me not reading Borderland Dragon's effect, and honestly, the fact that I fused his other 2 monsters shows that's probably why he didn't surrender, because he knew that that monster cannot be destroyed by battle. Which, once I read the card, I was like, oh, I messed up. And I can't even link 2 of my monsters off without sending Starving Venom into making Predaplant because I used my extra monster zone to summon Starving Venom Fusion. But then I realized Borderland Dragon has an arrow that points up, so the spot where my Jinzo is another place that I can summon the Predaplant. And so, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to link away my Jinzo, which is cool because he has no traps. So we link off Jinzo and the Bystial Druid's Worm to summon the Predaplant. I don't think I can activate Druid's Worm's effect because he can't be targeted. So, we will use Magnum Hut and the Borderland Dragon to make Garura. And then he surrendered once he realized his monster was gone. Okay. Next duel, we're going first. Got a decent hand. We're gonna summon the Black Metal Dragon and link him off in the Striker Dragon, as always. Gonna use Black Metal's effect to get Red Eye's Insight because Darkness Metal's already in the hand. Gonna tribute or banish Striker Dragon to get Darkness onto the field. And use Red Eye's Insight to get Return of the Red Eyes. Use Darkness Metal to get Magnum Hut onto the field. Activate its effect so we can get a dragon in our hand during the end phase and link them off into the Hieratic Seal of Heavenly Spheres. We're gonna set Return of the Red Eyes and Red Eye's Spirit. We're gonna get Lubellion into the hand, pass it to our opponent. We got Chaos Hunter in the hand, so if they special summon a monster, we can special summon Chaos Hunter, but we have to discard a card. Don't mind discarding Lubellion because we don't really need him. We can't use him in the hand anyway, so we will, once he special summons a monster, be discarding Lubellion to bring out the Chaos Hunter. He does max C our Hieratic Seal, and we will use the Hieratic Seal to get rid of Magician's Salvation so that it will not resolve. We will summon Druid's Worm in defense position off the Hieratic Seal's second effect. Dark Magician is special summoned, so we're gonna special summon the Chaos Hunter. Now he cannot banish monsters or he can't banish anything. Which is kind of like a good out to the Dark Magical Circle if that was on the field, but hey. All right. My boy's going in, brings out a Despia monster, gets Branded Fusion in the hand, activates Branded Fusion, brings out Lubellion, sends Skill Drain, and summons Mirror Jade. All right. Now that my Chaos Hunter is gone, Mirror Jade can banish, which is what he will do to Druid's Worm. And then he will attack me for a lot. Down to 400 life points. Albion goes off in the grave. He gets another Branded Fusion. Passes it back to me. We have Red Eye's Spirit and Return of the Red Eyes, and now we got the Bystial Baldrake. We're gonna bring back Darkness Metal. Activate his effect to bring back the Hieratic Seal, tribute Hieratic Seal to normal summon Baldrake, use Hieratic Seal to get Serenir, and then tribute Darkness Metal to get Lubellion. Use Lubellion to get Branded Beasts. Exceeds my 2 Branded Dragons into Jinzo. We're gonna take his Master of Chaos. Jinzo will send the Master of Chaos to destroy a card, which he survived, use Branded Opening in the grave. So we're gonna attack, and then we're gonna use Branded Beast to destroy Mirror Jade, so we don't have him banishing anything. Then during the end phase, all my monsters will be destroyed. He used Aliber to negate my Jinzo and summon itself, and then I get destroyed. But first, Branded Beast will bring back my branded opening. Yeah, we have no life points and nothing to defend ourselves, so he does set the Eternal Soul, but he will just go into the battle phase and finish me with Dark Magic Attack. Yep, it happens to me too, folks. It happens to me too. Next duel, we're going against a dude named Citizens127. They are going first. And what you'll find from here on out in the video is we are only going against Kashtira and Tearlaments. And Kashtira and Tearlaments. And yeah, so expect that for the rest of this video. Red Eyes versus the meta. Alright. We got Kashtira Unicorn who gets Kashtira Birth into the hand. And then he's going into this P.U.N.K engine. Oh yeah, we do have Chaos Hunter on the field, so he can't banish anything. Chaos Hunter is a good counter to Kashtira. You know, he's got 25 attack, just like what's his face right here, Unicorn, and it's stronger than Fenrir. Ogre is a problem, but I mean, Chaos Hunter prevents the Kashtira monsters and spells and trap from banishing things, so pretty good card to have. He's also level 7. I wish it was a warrior. That'd be cool for my Red Eye / Dragon, but it's not a warrior, so he's a fiend, or she. It's actually a girl. I keep saying he. Chaos Hunter looks like a girl if you look at the artwork. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, we got Tearlaments over there. We got Kashtira. We got P.U.N.K monsters. My dude's got it all. Okay. A lot of these cards are supposed to be getting banned. I'm not sure when that's supposed to happen, but can't wait. Can't wait. All right, Baron de Fleur. He doesn't attack my, oh yeah, it was turn 1. That looks like a turn 5 board, but okay, yeah, turn 1, so that's why we didn't get attacked, but he can't banish anything. I don't know why he didn't use Baron de Fleur's effect to destroy me, but he didn't, so. We get out the Predator Plant with our Super Poly using his Tearlaments monster. Alright, we're gonna use Triple Tactics talent to take control of one of our opponent's monsters. Baron de Fleur will try to negate it, and we can negate that with Predator Plant. So, negate, and we will take one of your monsters. We take Baron, we will use Baron's effect to destroy his spell card, summon the Baby Dragon, attack the Unicorn with Baby Dragon, then we activated, how do we do this? Okay, we activated Keeper of the Shrine to bring him out on the field because Baby Dragon was destroyed. Then we activated Baby Dragon's effect so we could get gear free and destroy that other face down card in the back. Unfortunately, we should have activated this chain in the other order with Keeper of the Shrine second, because we activated the Baby Dragon second. It will get negated by Rukalos. So we don't get gear freed out, and we cannot destroy that face down card. We will destroy all of the other monsters though. Alright. Pass it back to him. He draws, he summons out the Kashtira Ogre and Fairy Tale Snow. Fairy Tale Snow tries to flip my Predator Plant face down. We will put a counter on it to negate that. And his Ogre attacks my Chaos Hunter because I guess he really wanted to start banishing stuff, you know? So, We are going to summon Jinzo to stop him from using that trap. Then we're going to use Return of the Dragon Lords on our red eyes, and we'll tribute him to get out the Bystial Lubellion. Using his effect to get branded beasts, we're going to negate Ogre. Now from here, I shouldn't have been worried about anything because Ogre cannot banish. So we attack Fairy Tale Snow. We can't kill the Ogre, but I guess I was tripping, so I just went ahead and linked these guys off, removing Jinzo from the field. I wanted to get rid of the Ogre, which I should have just been patient, but we removed Jinzo so we can get rid of the Ogre. He does have a trap in the back. Unfortunately, I no longer have the trap negate on the field, so he can use it. All right. Chaos Ruler's coming back. Necroface is banished, so now we get to banish all these cards off both of our decks. And he will attack. We will defend ourselves with Return of the Dragon Lords. He flips over the trap, which I knew it was that freaking Kashtira trap. He exceeds his two level 4 monsters into Abyss Dweller. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put a Predaplant counter on the Ogre, who will now be negated. And now that it's our turn, we drew Forbidden Droplet. He activates Abyss Dweller. We're gonna put a Predaplant counter on that. Okay. I'm gonna tribute the egg to bring out the baby dragon. Gonna attack Ogre with Baby Dragon, and this time we're gonna activate Keeper of the Shrine second. Not that he has any way to negate it, but that's what we should have did the first time. And we're gonna bring out Gearfried and destroy the trap. Alright. We're gonna attack, and with the two strong monsters, we'll use Forbidden Droplet, sending away our two monsters that already attacked or couldn't to half their attack points. Fairy Tale Snow comes out, however. And unfortunately, I used my Predaplant counter already, so he's gonna flip me face down. Alright, we kill the Chaos Ruler, which makes him get banished. And yeah, I ran out of time. I mean, I had a lot to think about there, but yeah, I ran out of time. It is what it is. Maybe I could have won that. All right, in this duel, we are going against another Kashtira player. We are going first this time. We're gonna set Branded Beast and Super Poly, and we will play our continuous Branded Regained on the field. We have Max C, which we should have used it during the draw phase because I should have known I'm going against Kashtira. That should be the automatic assumption when you have Max C these days. But anyway, we didn't, so he gets a free summon, and he gets a free banish because I used the monster effect after that monster was on the field. He banishes my Striker Dragon, sets Kashtira Birth, sends Lubellion to the grave to get the Bystial Baldrake, and then he starts summoning Punk monsters. Alright. Not much I have to say about Punk monsters. I don't really know what any of them are called. They never stay on the field long enough to have any kind of real effect except for the Psychic and Punisher. That's the only one I know. So, yeah, not sure what's going on here, but just know that as this was happening, I was reading all this stuff in real time and deciding what the proper option to do was. Alright, we got Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon. We're just drawing off the Max C's. His Punk monsters are doing stuff. Alright, alright. Evenly matched. Wow, too evenly matched. Thank you, I'm glad they're both gone. Now we're gonna Super Poly, using his two monsters. A Fusion and a Dark to bring out Predaplant once again. Second chance, Brody, second chance. Because we activated a spell, Kashtira Birth will try to banish 3 of my graveyard cards face down, but we're gonna destroy Kashtira Birth. He banishes my Bystial to summon his Baldrake because I guess he thought that might have stopped this, but nah, bruh. That ain't stopping it. And yeah, he went ahead and quit for some reason after that. That guy's name was Sucks because he sucks. 2 evenly matches using Kashtira. Jeez, bro, come on. So, we Dark Metal Dragon. We get Max Seed. We Ash the Max C. And that's just live. We're gonna link off the Black Metal Dragon. We're gonna go into the Striker Dragon. Y'all know the vibes by now. Y'all know this combo. I do it all the time. I've done it like 3 times in this video already. Bring out Darkness Metal. Bring back Black Metal. Kinda got tongue twisted there. We're gonna link the boys off into the Predaplant. Black Metal effect into Return of the Red Eyes. Bystial Baldrake. Banish the Black Metal Dragon. We got 2 more in the deck. Who cares? We will use Red Eyes Fusion to bring out the Meteor Black Comet Dragon. Activate his effect and Serenir to chain block it. And hit him for 1200, set our 2 traps, and pass it on to them. I like this setup. I got 1 card in each column. No column has more than 1 card. He plays Lightning Storm. We're gonna go ahead and use it. He's doing it to destroy all my attack position monsters, which I guess I didn't need to activate my trap, but I don't know, bro. I got PTSD from that card. So, we put our Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon in defense position. Because my cards were destroyed, Meteor Black Comet Dragon's effect activates, and we're gonna go ahead and flip over Return of the Red Eyes as well. Boom. Alright, Kit Kalos. Alright. We are going to see the big dog. Tearlaments Kaleido Heart. Gets rid of my Return of the Red Eyes, attacks the Darkness Metal Dragon, and ends his turn with that 1 lone monster on the field. We get Super Polymerization, but we don't have a card to discard to use its effect. Not yet, at least. So we're just gonna set the card just in case we can draw something off Branded Regain, you know what I mean? And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and let him use his Bystial to banish our monster, and we will use Branded Regain to draw a card. Now we can Super Poly. And because he summoned a monster, we can also summon a Bystial from the graveyard. However, his Serenir is gonna stop me from summoning my Serenir, because why would I get to summon my own monster? So, he brings out his Lubellion. He links all of his monsters off into Decode Talker. Why he did that, I'm not sure. Maybe there was like a play that he could have summoned another monster. Oh, you know what? I know what he was trying to do. I remember thinking about this when it happened. So he got this Decode Talker out there, level 3, or Link 3. I think he thought that Kaleido Heart going to the graveyard like that was going to allow him to summon it back. Because if this card is sent to the graveyard, but it's by card effect, you can special summon this card. So since that wasn't a card effect, it was used as link material. It was not sent by card effect, therefore he cannot resummon it, therefore he cannot create access code Talker. So I think that's what he was trying to do, but anyway. Couldn't do it, so we're gonna use Lubellion, then we're gonna bring out Jinzo, Branded Beast, to destroy his Branded Regain so that he won't draw anything. Jinzo is gonna go off. We're gonna get Machine Menace in the hand. We're gonna summon Machine Menace. And we're gonna attack his Decode Talker. Now, with one card in hand, with one card in their hand, we're gonna set Forbidden Droplet. He's gonna summon a Kashtira, Unicorn, I believe, right? Yeah, that's Unicorn. And he brings out the Bystial Druid's Worm. So my dog still got a lot left in the chamber here. All right, he banished my monster, so we're gonna bring it back to the deck and draw one card. We get our own Bystial Druid's Worm. He tries to activate the Unicorn, but I'm like, nah, bro, we got Forbidden Droplet for this exact reason. We sent away our Branded Regained, and we sent away Super Poly because we'll get Branded Regained back during the end phase. We're gonna bring out the Bystial. Oh wait, he's bringing out the Bystial. That's right, because Druid's Worm was sent away, he tried to get rid of my Jinzo. We're gonna use his effect, his quick effect, to tribute himself and summon another Jinzo. All right, Kashtira is negated, so there is that. We're gonna use Druid's Worm to banish his Tearlaments monster. We're gonna send away Druid's Worm to destroy that trap, and we're gonna use Druid's Worm to send away his Lubellion. He thought he was gonna attack with Unicorn, so he remembered that I am weakened. In phase, we're gonna get back Branded Regained, and then we're gonna take back control of this duel. We will set Impermanence and give it back to him because we can't attack. We're just gonna stay in defense. That Jinzo has a good amount of defense, to be honest. He tried to get the what does this one do? Unicorn gives you the spell card, right? Yeah, he tried to get the spell Kashtira Birth. We went ahead and impermed it. He tried to activate the banishing effect during his attack. You're still negated, bro. Jinzo got destroyed. Nothing else he could do. He passes it back, and we draw the best possible card. Monster Reborn. Alright, we get Darkness Metal out of the graveyard. We're gonna activate his effect to bring out the Meteor Black Comet Dragon. He will use his effect to banish my Black Luster Soldier. We will tribute Meteor Black Comet to bring out Lubellion, then use Meteor Black Comet's effect to bring out the Red Eyes Black Dragon. We'll keep Lubellion on the field, and we will use Red Eyes Black Dragon, the normal one, as Branded Beast fodder. We attack him directly with the last two and end our turn. Now, if he puts anything on the field, we can just destroy it with Branded Beast. He puts a Kashtira Fenrir. We get to summon our Druid's Worm, and then we will tribute Red Eyes. And then he gets a freaking Tearlaments back on the field. Nagito goes to the grave, and all these cards, and it's Jesus Christ. It's like, when will it end? You can't catch a break with these guys. Tearlaments, Kashtira. All right. Fairy Tale Snow. Why is this card still in the game? Okay. I will draw one card. And my Druid's Worm will go face down. He sends his Fairy Tale Snow back to the grave. He banishes 7 more to bring it back. He's got 8 cards left in his graveyard, so he can still use that effect again if he needed to. He's gonna link off Tearlaments Sheeran and Fairy Tale Snow into Time Thief Redoer. Not sure what that's about. Alright, Druid's Worm effect goes off, Keeper of the Shrine goes off. He does not defend himself by banishing himself, so Time Thief Redoer goes to the graveyard. Alright, once again, he's left with that one card on the field, although this time it's not Kaleido Heart. We will bring out or flip over our monster. We're gonna use Dragon Shrine, because we about to do some crazy effects, but then unfortunately their connection failed while we were in the middle of the game, so we had to quit. So, I know this is a long video, man, and I appreciate you if you stuck through all the way so far. I'm just trying to get all these duels out of the way that I had before the new Red Eyes cards came out, because I'm still gonna keep this deck, but I will not be going back to it so soon. So any videos that I upload after this is gonna be featuring the new Red Eyes cards, and eventually I'll probably come up with some kind of unification of these two decks, but until then, this will probably be the last you see of this deck. So now we're going against a Tearlaments player. I need to bring back Red Eyes Retro Dragon. Keeper of the Shrine has kind of replaced him, but honestly, they both have their advantages, so I might run one of both. Alright, so we end our turn with a decent field. We got Hieratic Spheres, and we got Red Eyes Darkness Metal, we got Imperm, we got Return of the Red Eyes. And he's going into doing Tearlaments stuff. You know what I don't like about these cards, the Ishizu cards? I don't like the fact that they can just send cards from my deck to the graveyard. Now, if it was one card, I get it, but I don't like my opponent being able to interact with my cards in that way. You sending multiple cards from my deck to my grave multiple times during the duel, during one turn. It's kind of annoying to deal with. But anyway, he ended up sending 2 of his Tearlaments monsters to the grave, but it was like the worst 2 possible ones because they were 2 dark monsters, so he ends up having to fuse into Garura. And then he makes Predaplant. The irony. How could you turn on me, Predaplant? Alright, we bring out Magnemite. And we get attacked by Fairy Tail Snow, which is fine because Magnemite's gonna let me draw. I don't know why he put Monster Reborn right there. I mean, you could have put it anywhere. Not that he should know that that was Imperm, but you got a bunch of spaces that don't have cards on my field in that column that you could have put that in, but hey, whatever. All right, we get the Chaos Hunter in hand. All right, he banishes his Time Thief Redoer until the end phase. So we're gonna go off in the meantime. We tribute the Hieratic Seal to bring out the egg. We bring out the Red Eyes Black Dragon. We sacrifice Serenir to bring out the Bystial Lubellion. Serenir's effect goes off, we put Branded Regain in the grave. We're gonna use Return of the Red Eyes to get Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon, and we're gonna use Lubellion to put Branded Beast, and then we're gonna just Raigeki his field. All right, let's kill. You feel me? You feel me? Come on, man. Alright, I got one more duel for y'all and then we'll get to the deck profile. Alright, last duel. This is a long recording, so I'm glad it's coming to a close. We're going against a dude named Taco 2333, and they are going first. He activates Tearlament Sheeran. We're just gonna go ahead and ash that. You know, you gonna have to normal summon something, bro. Ain't none of that. None of that. So he normal summons Sheeran, sets 1, and passes it on to me. We're gonna use Red Eyes Insight. And then that was to check if he had Ash, which he didn't. So we're gonna go ahead and Red Eyes Fusion right quick into the Meteor Black Comet Dragon. Activate his effect and Serenir's. And because we did that, freaking Kelbeck gets to bounce me back to the extra deck. Then he negates my effects with this other card, like, sheesh. I was hoping because Kelbeck sent me back that I wouldn't get negated, but alas. Alas. We're gonna go ahead and draw 2 cards now with Triple Tactics talent. We're going to set Keeper of the Shrine and pass it on to them. He's gonna Harpies my field, but first I will use Red Eyes Spirit to get the Red Eyes Black Dragon out of my graveyard. We can't do anything with Return of the Red Eyes, but because it's getting destroyed, we will get to bring another Red Eyes out of the grave to our field. Harpies, ugh. Okay, Return of the Red Eyes, give me the Black Flare Dragon. Alright, he gets another Kelbeck onto the field. He will exceed them both into Time Thief. Why are all these guys using this card? Am I tripping? Okay. Black Flare gets destroyed, and then he goes into Zeus. I'm assuming it has to be Zeus. Yeah, we got Zeus on the field now with 3 materials, so he only gets to remove every card on the field thing once, which is fine by me. We're gonna bring out the Bystial Lubellion. Activate. We get Branded Beast, and we will use Keeper of the Shrine to tribute summon. And I'm just trying to get him to use his effect so that I can just destroy him with Branded Beast. He can only use his effect once. Now all cards on the field will be gone, and so will he. Did I use my normal summon yet? If not, I can go off. I did. Okay. All right, he gets his branded regained and he brings out Tearlaments Rhino Heart. All right, he's going into a fusion. Tearlaments Kit Kalos. He adds Merrily to the hand. Merrily's the one that's getting banned, right? Level 2 Tearlaments, yeah, that's getting banned. So yeah, this is a nice swan song video for this deck. Apparently it's not supposed to be as good anymore after all these bans happen. We'll see. We will see. Alright. Link summon. Sprite Elf, because now he can bring Merrily back on my turn. Because it's a level 2, which is why that card is getting banned. And that'll pretty much stop Tearlaments people from putting sprites in their deck. I guess. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Not sure. We're gonna go ahead and banish that Merrily though, because we do have a Bystial. Alright, Sprite does nothing. Branded Regain lets him summon a Bystial from his graveyard. He's gonna send that card back to his deck and draw one. I'm just hoping he doesn't draw Havness. We bring out Lubellion. We get our own Branded Regained, and then we go off into our usual combos, sending Black Metal to get Striker Dragon, using Black Metal to get Darkness Metal, but we get negated by Ash Blossom. And then he uses Max C. So now, in case I want to use one of these monsters in my hand, you know, to special summon something else, he'll get to draw a card, but yeah. I don't know. Anyway, he wasted his Max C. We get the Bystial Druid's Worm. He will Super Poly using his monster and my own to make Garura. Alright, because he summoned a monster and sends away a dragon, I get to summon my two monsters, but then he's gonna use this Mudora. And yeah. We won't let you get your Bystial Baldrake back, so we're gonna banish that. Medora sends back some cards. Alright, and we summon our Bystial. Now, we are going to steal his draw from Branded Regained. We're gonna draw Jinzo, which is perfect. And now it's our turn. Okay, we just got too much going on in the hand here, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Give me Jinzo. Jinzo's gonna take control of his monster. We're gonna link him with the Black Metal Dragon off into Predaplant. Nice. Black Metal effect goes off. Garua's effect goes off to draw one card. And we're gonna get Darkness Metal Dragon. We will banish Lubellion. Darkness Metal goes off. Give me the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Alright, we gonna finish this in style. The only way we know how. You feel me? You gotta feel me. Alright, man. This is a super long video, man. Let me give y'all this deck profile. In case you were curious, here is my deck from the first duel in this video, the Dark vs. Light event deck. That's like 40 cards, pretty much pure Red Eyes with a little Jinzo added in there. But yeah, here's the Dark vs. Light deck, and here is the ranked deck. This is my Red Eyes deck, the last Red Eyes deck that I had before the new cards came out. So take a good look at that. If you're interested, like the video if you enjoyed the duel, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Deuce out.